Now, if this is the way if this is where they are, you know, and I know that every time I leave my nephew, I don't know what'll happen to him by the time I see him again. I mean, not only inside but physically. Mm-hmm. How can you expect me to take seriously somebody who says I'm willing to fight for you, but I can't afford to let my children I can't afford to let my children be damaged. And furthermore, how can I take seriously somebody who doesn't realize that their children are being damaged by this, by the continuation of this system? You can't serve, as they say, two masters. And, the liberal can't be safe and heroic too. Is what you see in your mirror. And what you try to do is isolate whatever it is you see in that other person, which is you. Everybody knows, for example, if you listen, every writer knows. If you listen to me, or I listen to you, no matter what I may be describing, I'm describing myself.
There's a prejudice that at one time was against homosexuals.
At one time?
Yeah, hold on. Mm-hmm. When it was a criminal offense, even.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's got removed.
The law.
And people started to appear to accept.
Mm-hmm.
Back it comes again now because of AIDS.
It never went anywhere. It never went anywhere. People's attitudes don't change because the law changes. I know that. And the homosexual question is like what we call the racial question. Nobody, no man and no woman, is precisely what they think they are. Love is where you find it. And you don't know where it will carry you. And it is a terrifying thing, love. It is the only human possibility, but it's terrifying. And a man can fall in love with a man, a woman can fall in love with a woman. There's nothing anybody can do about it. It's not in the province of the law. There's nothing you do with the church. And if you lie about that, you lie about everything. And no one has a right to try to tell another human being whom he or she can or should love.
But when you wrote Giovanni's Room a long time ago, that was quite a brave book to bring out, wasn't it? It was about love, but it was about homosexual love, but it was about love. But you deliberately put in homosexual love, presumably.
Well, the boy is in the middle. It's not so much about homosexuality at all. It's about what happens to you if you can't love anybody. It doesn't make any difference whether you can't love a woman, can't love a man. If you can't love anybody, you're dangerous. Because you have no way of learning humility. No way of learning that other people suffer. And no way of learning how to use your suffering and theirs to get from one place to another. In short, you fail the human responsibility, which is to love each other.
Are you still in despair about the world?
I never have been in despair about the world. I'm in rage.
Enraged, all right.
But I don't think I'm in despair. I can't afford despair. I can't tell my nephew, my niece. You can't tell the children there's no hope.
I suppose I'm wondering whether we're more materialistic, more selfish.
I don't know more.
No.
I think that we're more panic-stricken. I think that I walk through these cities, the cities of the Western world, London, New York, and sometimes it resembles the most poverty-stricken cities of the East. There's been a breakdown, a betrayal of the social contract in Western life. And people are grabbing for things and holding on to what they think they can get and stepping all over their neighbors because they are panic-stricken.
What, comforting themselves with material things?
Yes, but when people do that, they are reacting to something is beginning to crack. People hoard all this because they don't have anything else, but they don't really believe in it, and they kill to get it. But that proves the moral bankruptcy, which translates itself into the actual bankruptcy of the world in which we live. We have yet to understand that if I am starving, you are in danger. When people think that my danger makes them safe, they're in trouble. It is clear to me, it's clear to many, that what we call the political vocabulary of this age cannot serve the needs of this age. That we will have to find a way to get beyond our crippling habits. This is not the 19th century. Queen Victoria is long, long dead, and Europe is no longer the center of the world. I think, that the only way to live is know you're going to die. If you're afraid to die, you'll never be able to live.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. And nobody knows anything about death.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
And that is also just another word.
Singing the blues. Death is another word.
We don't know anything about
it.
Right. When I go, I'll go. And where I'm going, I don't know. And it might be, beautiful. It might be nothing. It might be, I think it's a cycle.
Unto yourself.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I really hate this dude right now.